Hello aspirants, myself Shyam Sundar Mishra. I have got rank 7 in the PSC examination 2018 and presently I am posted at Jhargram and working as a deputy magistrate and deputy collector. So this video primarily I am making for the people who have recently joined the services in WBCS executive cadre, and for all the people who are aspiring to become WBCS executive. So this video will be very much relevant for you. Many times I'm getting query from the aspirants that, sir, how to keep myself motivated, because many times what happens, you study for a couple of days, then you get depressed and then you leave the study, again you start it. So these things keep happening. That cycle will be going on like this only. For a couple of days you will be at the highest level of energy, for some days your energy level will be down. So this is very natural, but what is most important is that your lower cycle should be for a very small period. As soon as you reaches that lower part, you must appreciate yourself, you must motivate yourself, and you again start your journey and again start preparing for the examination. So in this video, we will be discussing about the entire process of becoming a WBCS executive officer, and what kind of trainings we are undergoing, and how we are enjoying our life for a couple of months, couple of year, we can say. We all know that the people who are clearing UPSC examination and getting selected for Indian Administrative Services IAS, for them Lavasana is a temple, right? The lifestyle of Lavasana is very known. Many people who are aspiring for UPSC, they must be seeing lots of videos on YouTube channels. So similarly, the people who are selected in the West Bengal state cadre and the people in WBCS executive cadre, for them ATI is similar kind of temple. And here in West Bengal, we have a similar kind of 2 and 3 training institutes. One is ATI, the other one is Braipat Kalyani, and the third one is ARTI Salboni. And this time from our batch, it was included PTC Barakpur also, Police Training College, that is known as Swami Vivekananda State Police Academy. Okay, so in this video I will be sharing the entire process, and so that while you will be making plan for yourself, that whatever year you are planning to clear this examination, so you can simulate a date that by what date you will be in the service, and how you're going to enjoy your life and how you're going to leave these things. So I won't say it become a dream for you, but definitely it can be a target for you. You can make your own schedule, you can plan your things, and definitely I am very much hopeful that this video will help you to keep motivating yourself whenever you are in the lower level of energy. Just go through this video. I'm sure you will be very much happy and it will be working for you nicely. Okay, so let's start. So as far as I recall, I appeared in 2018 PSC examination. For that examination, notification was issued in the year of 2017 itself, somewhere in the second week of November. Okay, so our prelims examination was on 28th of January 2018. So at that point of time I was in Delhi, so I came down from Delhi, wrote prelims examination. Then the result was published. I won't say very soon, but it was published after 5 months. The result date was 21st of June 2018. So we got our result of prelims after 5 months. So earlier we have seen it was the trend that the prelims results used to be published within 4, 5, 6 month of period. This time only in 2021 we are seeing that it is delayed, maybe because of COVID or some other reasons could be there. But definitely at our point of our time, we got the results in 5 months only. Okay, so after the results we got very little time for preparation of mains examination. So during our time, the mains examination was scheduled on 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th of August. So we got hardly 2 months to prepare after the prelims result. That's why I used to tell all the aspirants that you don't wait for the result of prelims. Okay, you keep preparing for mains examination, because you don't know whether your name will be there in the list of prelims result or not. Okay, so if your name is there and if you have not started the preparation, then you will be in a very dangerous situation. Okay, so never wait for the prelims result, you start preparing for your mains. Even if your name is not there in the prelims result, definitely your preparation will help you to get your name in the next time. Okay, so don't lose your heart, keep trying. Okay, and push yourself. So hereafter, we wrote our mains examination in the month of August, second or third week. Then we got the result on the 30th of September 2019. So this time period was around 13-month time period. So there are many times it is criticized that in WBPSC, West Bengal Public Service Commission examination, WBCS examination, 50% of the marks is descriptive kind of 800 marks, and 50% marks is MCQ kind of. Still they take 13 months of time. So it's a point where some improvements can be done. Definitely 13 months time period is a huge time period, so definitely it can be reduced, and I'm sure the commission and the other people, relevant peoples, must be looking into this, that how to reduce, how to squeeze this time, because definitely it will help the aspirants. Okay, so we got our result on 30th of September 2019, and hereafter we personally the our personality test, I guess it was started from 1st of November 2019, and mine personality test was on 11th of November 2019. So that was the personality test. It was for around 1 month, 1.5 month. It was the time period. Different people got their different schedule. That was the PT schedule, and we got our final result published in on 31st of December 2019. That was the last day of 2019, and that's why we are called 2019 batch. Okay, earlier it was a trend that when the public PSC used to publish the notification for examination, so that was the year for the entire batch. But now it is the year when PSC publishing the final result, that is the year for. So for us, we are 2019 batch WBCS executive, and the people who have recently joined at ATI, their result published in 2021, so they are 2021 batch of WBCS executive group. But we don't have any batch for 2020, obviously, because of the COVID reasons. Okay, so going forward, we'll see what happened after the result, because after the results we were in a very jolly mood, we were enjoying, new year was coming, so it was the biggest new year gift for all of us, all the 20 people. We were very happy. On 1st of Jan itself, I got a call from Abhirup, I got call from Gargi, and we made a group, and we started to discuss about ourselves, and we get to know each other. So that was the first time interaction with all the executive peoples. So really it was very interesting time, and we enjoyed it a lot. Still we are maintaining that group, and we are having a very cordial relationship. So if we go by timeline, we can recall that on 19th of March, we received a mail from PAR department. PAR department is Personal and Administrative Reform Department, and the MIC, the minister in charge of this department, is our Honorable Chief Minister Madam. And this department is the cadre controlling authority for WBCS executive as well as IAS. For IAS and for WBCS executive, PAR is the cadre controlling authority. PAR takes all the decision with respect to transfer, with respect to all the service kind of things. Okay, so on 19th of March 2020, means after 2.5 months of publishing the result, we got the information that we need to fill a form, that is the PVR, police verification role. We had to give some input, some information with respect to our local area, our address, our schooling, our college, like all the entire information with respect to the place where I was staying, my permanent address, then my schooling, my 10th, my 12th, my graduation, my job, if any. So those things we had to mention, and then we filled up that entire thing, and I have sent that PVR form to the PAR department in reply on 25th of March 2020. Okay, so that was the day, and then they have received it, they have given it to the concerned person for the police verification. Then police verification started. It is a long procedure. We will discuss one day about police verification things, because it's a very complex thing. And when I was eligible, and when I was going for this PVR, I was looking for in the YouTube, I was searching for the videos where I could have taken some help with respect to PVR, that how to get processed my PVR, but unfortunately no video was available on YouTube. So I'm promising you that I will be making a very concise and very deliberative video with respect to PVR, how to go for police verification role. and means how you can approach it, because it takes lots of time. Because in our case it took around some 5-6 months. Even the people in my service, or the people who have joined before me, they must have faced similar kind of issues. Even the batch who are recently joined, they have also faced similar kind of issues. But I'm very much hopeful that going forward the things will improve, and the PVR process will be systemized. So it was about the PVR. Then we got a we get a order from PAR, where PAR written to the Director of Health Services, and PAR asked them that you please organize a medical board, and conduct the medical test for our WBCS executive officer. So PAR has written to Directorate of Health Services on 14th of July 2020, and then we got the letter from Director of Health Services on 12th of August. So 12th of August was our medical board. So we went to Calcutta Medical College. So we had to. So that was the day when that letter was given to us. And 12th August was the day when the letter was given to us. That was the order day, and we had to appear in front of the medical board on 17th of August 2020. So that was the day. So in the medical test, we had to go through the eye test, the urine normal test, the X-ray of chest. These are required, and the people who are belonging from some physical handicap, so they had to bring some certificate with respect to that. So I have got some query in my message box that sir, I am having minus 8.75 kind of power in my left right eye. So what I can do? So the people who are having power more than -5 or something like that, I would suggest you that wherever you are going for your eye test, at any eye specialist you can go. There is no issue in that. But I would say that before going to medical board, it is always advisable that you go to the eye department in the Calcutta Medical College, and you get a certificate, or you get that prescription itself from that department itself, because it will be very much helpful for you when you go to the medical board. Because anyhow, if you have not done it from the Calcutta Medical College, then again they will ask you to go there and do it. So it is always better if your eye power is more. Okay, so definitely you go to Calcutta Medical College, get your eye test done there, and submit this report. I'm very much sure this won't be a problem, and they consider everything. So I don't find any problem in this. Okay, so definitely you can keep this point as a concern point, and you can take care of this point. Okay, so after this, if I can correctly recall, my PVR was completed on 30th of October. So you can see we passed we got our merit list on 31st of December, and PVR completed on 30th of October. Okay, though PVR started in the month of somewhere March or April only, so it took some 4, 5, 6 months time, right? So on PVR we'll make a separate video, right? So thereafter, we got a letter from PAR on 4th of November, and our that was our joining letter. That was the order where it was mentioned that these are the officers who have been selected. Our salary would be this, and our post would be like DMDC on probation. We will have to be as a probationer for 2 years of time, and all the service conditions. Something was mentioned. So I'll share the notification with all of you. You can go through it. You can see what kind of order is given by the PAR department. And then it was mentioned that we will have to join at ATI on 9th of November 2020, right? So the just day after the mail we received from PAR, just the next day on 5th of November, we got a mail from ATI. There our course director, Gargi ma'am, she is from 1993 WBCS executive batch. She is very kind to us, and she is our course director. Still, she is our course director. So we got a mail from her where she has given a welcome mail, and that mail has mentioned that we'll have to join at PAR. We'll have to join at ATI on 9th of November. So this way we joined the services, and some of our friend has joined on 10th of November, some joined on 11th, some joined on 12th. I would request everyone that whatever is the first day of joining, you try to join on the first day itself. Okay, the importance of joining on the very first day I'll discuss in some other video. Okay, though it's not very much important, but still it is always better you join on the date whenever you are asked to join, right? So that was the first day we joined. So just after the joining, we went there at ATA. That was the first day. We met almost some 8 9 people, because out of 19 people, out of 20 people, only 19 joined in our batch. So out of 19 people, some 6 8 people came on that day for joining. So I met first time to my with my colleagues, and that was the time we could see each other. Then we had to go some through some HRMS things and some formalities, some joining formalities. So we have done all those things. Thereafter, we got a brief introduction from the faculty there, the course director madam, and the additional senior officers. We get to know about how we are going to start our journey, what are the things for us. So this kind of introduction things has happened on that day. Thereafter, we got a little bit of recess time, and thereafter we were told that our online training will be started, because that was the COVID period, and ATA was not allowed to run the institute in offline mode. So that's why our joint induction training started at ATI in online mode from 23rd of November to 18th of December. So normally it is a 1 month period, 4 weeks of time. Generally what ATI do, they conduct joint induction training. But unfortunately in our batch, we were the only services who were given the training. Earlier, what happened before our batch, that the people from food services, people from revenue services, and the other services, they all used to get together. They used to join at ATI, and they matlab, like they go through the joint induction training. That's why the name of this training program was joint induction training. Various services people, all the people in the group A services, they used to go there, and they used to have a joint induction training. But unfortunately during our time it was not the opportunity. So we were the only services who were going through this joint induction training for the 1 month time. After that we had our phase 1, and thereafter phase 2. So phase 1, then district attachment, then phase 2. So phase 1 I will elaborate in details. In phase 1, what happened, that from 21st of December 2020 to 31st of December 2020, we were attached to the ATI. Various training programs was going on. Various learned faculty members who were very much senior IAS officers, WBCS officers, officers from revenue services, and from various field of expertise, they came and they took our online classes in Zoom, and lots of PPT has been shared with us. So we gained lots of experiences. We came to know their experiences. We got nice classes. We got to know many things. So that was the online classes going at ATI. That was the phase 1 training, right? So just after that, on 4th of January, we were asked to go to PTC, Police Training College, that is the SBSPA, Swami Vivekananda State Police Academy, Barakpur. There 1 week of joint training program was organized for WBCS executive and DSP of our batch. The people who got in group B, the batch size was around, I guess it is 13 people was there. So those were 13 people and we were 19 people. So we were going through a common training program. That was a joint program for WBCS executive and West Bengal Police Service people who were DSP on probation. So that was going in police training. So we it was the first time that we were attending the physical training. So that was awesome. We had to wake up in the early morning, then entire day was there, classroom was there, then physical activity was there. We just came to know about CRPC, IPC, many things was going on. Then section 144 curfew, and very interesting thing, very interesting topic, and we enjoyed a lot at police training college. Then we had a cricket match between police DSP and WBCS executive. Unfortunately we lost the match, but definitely we all enjoyed it. So that was the thing. We nicely spent our 5 6 days there, and it was a very nice bonding between the DSP friends. And still, and there itself we made our group. One group is there where DSP and WBCS executives are together, and we have a very good communication there. So that is one good thing we have learned there, and we enjoyed it nicely. So after coming back from PTC, we again joined ATI in online mode, and that thing started from 11th of January to 29th of January. So that around some 18 days we again attached to ATI. Again that online training was going on. Many faculty, guest faculty was coming and they were giving good lectures. We came to know about how the system is working, how the governance is working, how that convergence projects are getting implemented, how the poverty eradication things are happening, and how the social schemes are getting implemented. And in that time only Dwara Sarkar was going on, so we had a opportunity to visit some block. So we visited Sakrail block, me and Rajneesh. We visited Sakrail block, me, Rajneesh and Saurabh Bose, rank 1. So this was the time when we went to block. We could see that. Then in between we visited DM office also. Because of COVID we were asked to visit our own local team office. So as I was from Havra, I am from Havra, so myself and Rajnish visited Havra DM office, Saurabh Bose also. So this was the time when things were going in online mode, but somehow we got some opportunity to go to field and see the things. And when we visited the Sakrail block in Havra, at that point of time Dwara Sarkar was going on. That was the first phase of Dwara Sarkar. So that was our first on hand training kind of things, in hand training kind of things. First time we could see how the services are being delivered to the people. Some 18 setup was ready. People were going there and they were taking the services. So it was a wonderful experience, nice experience. So hereafter, from 1st of Feb to 12th of Feb, it was our survey and settlement training at ARTI Shalboni. This is a land training in which what happens in the morning session, we used to go to the field, we used to measure the land, we used to do lots of land training kind of activity. We had a field training, and in the second half we used to have our class training, classroom training. So that training was divided in two parts, and the best of part of this training was our training was joint training with the IS probationers of 2020 batch of West Bengal cadre. In West Bengal cadre in 2020, some 12 people were recruited as IS probationers. So all of them were very nice. We met them and we had a very nice relationship with them, and we done all the that field study and classroom training with them. And at the we used to play cricket game at in ART Shalboni. So that was some very wonderful time we spent together. And from there we went to see that mint is there in Salboni where currency printing is going on. So we had that opportunity to go mint. And then we had a small trip of Digha also, so we enjoyed that thing. So basically this ATI training is one part, then police training was the second part, then ARTI training was the third part. So we enjoyed all those things in pockets, and it was really very nice moment and very good feelings for us. So after this again we came back to ATI, and this time this was the first time when we got the opportunity to stay in ATI. That was the temple for the state service people. Like ATI is the biggest training institute for state government. So we got an opportunity to stay at ATI. We stayed there from 15th of February to 12th of March. So that training program was offline. So we used to go to classroom at some 10:30. There some schedule was there, we used to follow that schedule. Training was going on, faculty member used to visit, they used to share their experiences, their knowledge. We were gaining a lot of things through interaction, and some English classes was conducted by the British Council. So many kind of training program was given. So this was a wonderful time. The best part was that after the end of the classes from 5 p.m. we used to go to city center, we used to roam here and there, we used to sit in the in the campus, chit chat, and so many things was going on. Some people were playing some games, some were playing some guitars, and different kind of activity was going on. And at the end of this program at ATI we had a validation program. And one very important thing is that at every training institute, at the end of the training institute, you will have a validation program where the things will be summarized. You will get an opportunity to express your feelings regarding the training, what kind of training you have got, and if you have some feedback you can definitely mention, because this feedback will be incorporated for the next batch. So that was the validation kind of session was there. So this thing happened in the PTC also, this happened in ARTI also, and similar thing happened in our ATI also. So this was the end of ATI training program and 12th of March 2021. So from here onward, we were supposed to head to Panchayat and Rural Development training. It was planned to be conducted in Kalyani. In Kalyani, we have Institute Braipad, Bhimrao Ambedkar Institute of Panchayat Rural Development. Earlier the name was SIPRD. Now it is Braipad. So the our training program was organized in offline mode, but again because of this COVID situation and some cases was found there, so again our training was conducted in online mode only. It was 2 weeks training. It started from 15th of March and it ended on 26th of March 2021. So during this period, we came to know about the convergence programs, the Manrega schemes, and the different panchayat related activity which are being implemented by the WBCS executive officers and the IS officers at the ground level. So we came across this kind of schemes. It was a wonderful experience. So here also that validation was there, and as this program was the online only, so we were interacting with all the faculty members in online mode only. Unfortunately, it was our batch who had to suffer because of COVID. We could not get many opportunity to meet very eminent personalities, eminent tutors and faculty members. We missed them. Somehow we got the opportunity to interact with them in the Zoom platform itself. We got their number. We used to interact with them. It was wonderful experience, but really we missed that. If we could have gone there in the offline mode, definitely we could have learned much more things. But no issue, as the time is of COVID, so we had to go through it. So that was the end of our training period. So after that, after 26th of March, we were supposed to get our district attachment for 1 year, but because of COVID situation and then the model code of conduct and different scenario, the order was not issued, and then we had to spend some time with ATI again, some time with PAR department. That In May month we were attached to the PAR for some couple of days. PAR department, that is our parent department, that cadre controlling authority. So that was some 2 months time somehow we spent at ATI and PAR. So that was the time. Then we got an order for our district attachment. So the district was allocated to all the officers. So in our batch we are 19 people. So in we are allocated in some 16 district. So only 3 district, like South Chobbis, North Chobbis and Hooghly. These are the 3 districts where 2 probationers are there, and in other districts we are only 1 probationer in each district. Like I am in Jhargram, Rajni is in Paschim Midnapur, Gargi is in Havra. So this way we know that people have been given attached to the different various district. So our district attachment will end on 4th of February 2022. It means just in the next month, 4th of Feb, our training will be over, district attachment will be over, and hereafter our phase 2 will start. So our phase 2, again in phase 2, like in phase 1 we had to go to ATI and Braipad Kalyani. Similarly in phase 2 also we had to go to 2 institutes, that is ATI and Braipad. So first one is Braipad. So for Braipad, schedule is from 7th of February 2022 up to 4th of March. We will have to attach to Braipad. So depending on the situation, the training program will be conducted in online or offline mode. Till date we don't have any clarity about this, but we are very much hopeful that training will be conducted in offline. Let's see what happens. And after that we will be going to ATI from 7th of March 2022 to 1st of April 2022. So from 1st of April onward, I guess we will be eligible to get some video posting. So if any orders comes, so we'll get a video attachment. If no orders comes, we will have to go to our parent district, like I'll have to come to Jhargram. So this is the entire process, from notification, PSC notification, then writing the prelims, getting the result, writing mains, then interview, then PVR, then medical board, then joining at ATI, and then this one, training at ATI, then training at Police Training College, Barakpur, SBSPA, thereafter ATI Shalboni, then Mint visit, Digha visit, and hereafter like Kalyani attachment, Braipad Kalyani, and then again this district attachment, and hereafter again phase 2 Braipad attachment and ATI attachment. So this was the entire period for which our training schedule was made. And I'm sure this video will help you. And I'm sure, I don't know that, as I have said in my some of my video, that the result matters, definitely it matters, but for personally for me, process is most important. Okay, so I enjoyed this process, this training period. And in any service, I would say, either you go for the UPSC IAS or this WBCS executive, the most important part is this training period. This training period you are going to enjoy, you are going to live, because here you have an opportunity to ask anything. You can ask the faculty member any silly question, because here no question is silly, because you are a newcomer. You have all the liberty to ask whatever query you have in your mind. We can ask the smallest thing, like what is gram shansad, what is panchayat, what is pradhan, how SDO work, how DM work, how BDO runs, how the system runs, whatever query you have in your mind. So you will have full privilege, you will have full opportunity to ask and get clear all your things, right? Because once you will go in the field, once you will be working as the block development officer, then I don't think you will have such opportunity. Definitely your senior will be there who will be guiding you throughout your career, but this leverage, this kind of things, you won't get anything anywhere. So the people who have already joined at ATI, I'm sure that training is going to start very soon. So I would just advise you everyone that please enjoy this moment, because throughout your career in 30-35 years of service, you are not going to get this time anywhere right down the line. So it is always better to enjoy whatever time you are getting, and you spend a good time with your friends, with your colleagues, and maintain a very good bonding in between. Because once you get posted in different various subdivision blocks or district, this bonding will be very much helpful for you. Because in this service, in this WBCS executive service, the most important thing is your communication and your networking. The more you know about the people, the more your personal relation with the people, the easier will be for you to get things done, right? So it is always advisable to make a very great bond in between the people, so that if you can ask for any kind of support, so definitely you will get support from your batchmates, your seniors, your juniors. So always try to maintain a good relationship with your seniors, with your juniors, with your batchmates. So that's all for today. And I would like to tell the people who are preparing for this examination that please go through this video. Definitely I think this video will help to keep a fire inside you, which will push you and which will drive you to put more hard work and try in better way to prepare for this examination. Because once you clear this examination, the sky is the limit for you, right? You will get many opportunity to work for the people at the grassroots level. And so as this video has been long enough, we will be discussing one day that why I have chosen civil service and why one should choose civil service. Okay, we'll discuss a video, sure. Okay, take care. If you like this video, then please subscribe my channel. And in this channel you will be getting many much a similar kind of interesting video which will help you to keep motivating yourself, so that you keep running and you keep preparing for this examination. Okay, best wishes to all of you. Good night.